Righto, in this video I am going to show you guys how you can cut out a background from an image using Gimp. So, you know, whether it be a cartoon character or a photograph or whatever you want. It's pretty easy, it's self-explanatory, and it doesn't take very long either. So I'm doing some cool shit with Cartoon Network characters from the 90s that I grew up with and I absolutely love. So I'm going to look at some Cartoon Network stuff. We're going to go Dexter's Laboratory. We're going to find a nice HD image of Dexter. That's the one right there. It's nice and crisp. It's not from the 90s, or maybe it is from the 90s. I mean, I know Dexter's from the 90s, but they do reimaginings of them all the time, and they update their, their image. So you see, I'm bringing it into Inkscape now. You can see, obviously, I've saved the image and it's got a background. We don't want that background, do we? Because we want to do fancy stuff with it. So you can do what I'm doing here with paths, but I don't like doing that. It takes too long, It takes too long. So we can open this up in Gimp. We'll just get rid of that one. We can open this up in Gimp. I'll put a link in the description for Gimp, which is a nice raster image software. I'm going to drag Dexter over into Gimp here, and just going to scale this. Reposition this. So I should actually scale that to fit the entire screen, because you'll see soon what's going to happen. But I need to go right click on the thing and go layer mask. No, new from layer, and then I'm going to delete these other two. And if I grab the fuzzy select tool and drag it down, you'll see it just gets rid of everything, and then I just simply push delete, and that's it. It's so easy. It deletes it removes everything from the selection. So then I go export, and I'm going to export it as Dexter. Export that. And then what I'm going to do is just going to find that on the desktop. Man, I need to clean that desktop up. And I drag it onto Gimp. Man, that's small. It's lucky it's a vector, so we can now scale it without losing quality. Now you see why I said that we should have scaled it to the image size, because we've got these lines. So what I will do is I will make a path around it, and then I'll hold shift and grab them both and clip set. And that will get rid of the... no, I need to do it the other way. I need to actually highlight the selection I want to keep, not the ones I want to delete. So that's wrong. I was wondering if maybe I had to do it again. So if I put Bezier tool and I just select highlight the selection I want, then do that. That's how you do it. And you'll see now clip object clip set, and now I have the little Dexter. And I'm just going to chuck them down here, scale them up. You see they're all in a line, so I can get their proportions, I suppose. I get to keep them fat, because that's what it was really like. But that's probably about right, isn't it? You put them over here. Yeah, that's probably about right. And yeah, so that is how you do that. It's pretty easy, Let's try another example. Let's go let's have a look here. Let's have a look at one of these images and see some cartoon characters that I maybe have forgotten about. Let's click on one of these here. I just want to have a look through and see if I can see any characters that I have failed to remember. I think that we probably will do... Let's just do DD. That was what I initially thought we'll do. So we'll go DD. We want to find a nice, clean, crisp one. There's nothing really looking here. So we'll go HD, because we want a nice, crisp one, a clean one. Otherwise, you'll get some janky lines, and we don't want janky lines on it. Let's go up here. Let's go Cartoon Net. Let's search up Dexter's Lab, and we'll... Oops, I've got caps lock, but whatever, that's fine. I'll keep it on. And let's have a look here. No, it's not really. The file size is a little bit small. It doesn't have to be that large really, but I just like a little bit larger file size so I can scale it if I ever need to. And that's the one there, so we'll save that and chuck that on now into Gimp like we did before. so we'll drag, we'll open up a new file before we do that, and then we will drag Princess DD, Crazy DD into there. Sorry about my nasally voice. I would say it's because I'm sick, but that's just how I sound, unfortunately. So you can see new from visible, delete the 2 layers below it, and we grab the fuzzy select tool, we drag it down, boom. Oh, that's too much. I don't know what's that thing. I don't know what that is. Alright, file, export as, we'll call it DD, and then what's going on? Why is this not working? What's going on here, boss? Is it my computer? Is it frozen? Oh, there it is. Do it. Right. So bring it into Inkscape, and we will. Oh, so smart. Anyway, let's look at that. She's done. Right on top of Dexter's head. That is perfect. So yeah, it does not take long, and it is not hard at all. Anybody with a computer and a mouse can do this stuff. Sorry, I gotta learn to stop swearing. Doesn't sound very good. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm doing here, right? But I'm doing something, and it's gonna be sweet. I can't go into details because I don't want you guys stealing my ideas. I'm not saying you will. I'm not saying you're all thieves. I'm not saying all of you are thieves. But you know what it's like. You know, you can't just chuck all your ideas out there on the interwebs and let, But if we go to curly here, that solution isn't really ideal for intricate detail stuff like hair and stuff like that. So, there's other ways to do it. I'm not going to go into details now about how you do it, but for the more fine detail work, you probably don't want to go down that route. You want to use a paths function in Gimp, because otherwise you just lose quality otherwise. But anyway, that's the video, and I hope you enjoy watching. See ya.